What up, what up, what up, what up? You hear that theme music, you see these beautiful faces. We are the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy Tommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for you all.
And I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth. Hey, yo, cousin,
What up, cousin?
you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
Let's
get
get canceled.
canceled. All right, y'all. On tonight's episode, cuz we've got some special guests coming into the building
Yes,
today.
sir.
So I'm going to be on my best behavior. I'm not going to drink as much, and I'm going to be as articulate as I possibly can. We're going to get this out of here. You're going to drink today? Awesome.
sure.
So we're going to entertain the people with our question of the week. Has social media ruined relationships? So we're going to go into that with our guest today. I'm going to try my best to be on my journalist thing.
Hey, listen, man, don't put on my Ted Koppel hat, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Trying to do.
gonna look to not say as many profane words, and I'm not gonna take as many shots. But before we get into that, we've got a quick hit we got to do. So, cuz let's get into
Yeah.
that one right quick.
Well, before we do that, man, I do want to point out we lost another legend, man. We lost Miss Sissy Houston, bro,
Oh man,
which was crazy, bro. A matriarch of music, from gospel to R&B, let alone the fact that she gave us one of the greatest gifts to R&B, which
she's
was
the
Miss
mother
Whitney
of
Houston.
the GOAT. She's the
Yes,
mother
sir.
of the GOAT. So Whitney is our voice of our generation. So thank you so much, Sissy, for bringing us in. Hey,
Salute, rest in peace.
rest in peace.
All right, so now that we got past the somberness,
Yeah, give her her moment.
and
All right.
that's that. Yeah. So now we get to the buffoonery. Yes.
Yeah, the foolishness can commence. Let's do it.
Here you go, sir. Bing. 5 minutes on the clock.
5 minutes. Okay, so you know my affinity for Jaguar Wright, if y'all don't know, and he doesn't understand why, but
Not even.
he says the things that everybody wants to say and can't. But there apparently was a moment she went on with Pierce, and let's see what
I'm
Pierce
gonna
had
show
to say. Yeah.
Last week, I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z.
There she is.
Ooh, that's her. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Pierce clearly did not do his due diligence when dealing with Jaguar,
Definitely did.
because there is no way that you have seen Jaguar and heard Jaguar talk over the past 5 or so years and thought it would be appropriate to put her on a television show without doing some serious vetting and letting her know what could and could not be said. Also, if you put her on live, that may be the craziest thing ever, because you need at least a week to go in and make sure that you don't get you don't get yourself sued. Cuz, can I invite Jaguar? Can I invite Jaguar on?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, you must get Jaguar Wright in here for a live show. I don't care.
No, cousin. If I invite her for a live show, we will be sued. We got to get the LLC workers so they won't take our houses, because they're going to take our houses. They're going to take the banner. They're going to take my shot glass. Like, they're coming to take everything, because she's going to say something that she has no business saying, but I'm going to love her for it, because she's going to give me just enough information that I'm going to be like, you know what? It's viable. It's viable.
Sir. Yeah.
Now,
listen.
Why don't you like Jaguar?
Because she's nuts. That's why. Like, listen, man. I do not make it a habit of hanging around people who are mentally unstable, as you would say.
But
I just can't.
are
Like
they
now, listen,
are they not some of the most hilarious people you've ever been around? Do they not tell some of the most incredible and fantastical stories that you've ever heard in your life?
they do. But listen, let me explain something to you. And this is what I tell everybody. If you think about it, crazy people are only crazy because you don't know what the catalyst for their crazy is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. If you see somebody running down the street butt naked, right, screaming, running down the street butt naked, you look at them, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. They're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But to them, they're not crazy because in their mind, they're on fire. So they're trying to run and get fire. So if you think about it, if you were on fire, your reaction, that reaction would be perfectly normal, right? So the only thing abnormal is the catalyst for their crazy. So it's only crazy to you because you don't see them on fire. Now, granted, they're not on fire, but it's not crazy if they were actually on fire. So that's why crazy people are hilarious to me. But then I start thinking, I wonder what's going on in their head that makes them respond that way. Jaguar is a different story, though.
She has seen a lot. She has experienced a lot, and she knows a lot. Now, there may be some exaggerations to things, but she has given us Kim Porter. She has given us Cassie. She has given us the monster that Diddy was, and so these
everybody
are things that
everybody knew Diddy was a monster. Everybody knew that.
Not this kind of monster, because we were still. Diddy was able to change his name to Brother Love, and nobody batted it now. She let us know why he's Brother Love now. He is olive oil. He is baby oil love right about now. You know what I'm saying? So she let us know something just wasn't quite right, and her bringing up Jay-Z and Beyonce's name, I don't know what she said because Pierce has taken it away. I'm not sure what she said exactly, but what I do know is there may be some truth in there, just a little bit, enough to scare people, just enough to scare people.
Listen, truth is not subjective. Truth is truth is truth. So if she lied at any point, then she's a liar. If she embellishes, that means she's saying something or putting more on it that didn't actually happen. That's a lie. So,
right, but if you say something, if you embellish something to the point where it's like, oh my God, that is horrible, or that's unbelievable, but then you peel back some of those layers, you realize, oh my goodness, but that actually happened. That horrible piece is actually true. You can't discredit everything she says because she's embellished on other things, and that's the point there. I really want to get Jaguar here, and if she'll come on for free or for some shots or whatever, I'll get a gift card from somewhere. I'll fly out. She can get flowed out. She can stay in my guest room back here, and we can have a ball with Jaguar. I would sit up all night and talk to Jaguar. No, I would sit up all night and talk to Jaguar. We will record it all. We will have a live stream of me and Jaguar chopping it up over and over again. I don't know if she needs drugs because I don't know where to get drugs, but I'm pretty sure she knows where to find drugs in Jacksonville.
I would not spend the night in a house where Jaguar.
Oh, you crazy! You are nuts! You are nuts! I will invite the neighborhood over.
If we're right, that's the only way I would do it. If it was a whole lot more people there.
Oh, we're gonna invite the neighborhood over. It's got to be a beautiful thing. But okay, we went over our five. So we're gonna. So since we have our guests coming on, so we do have our guests, and we're gonna go ahead and introduce them now.
Most definitely. Yeah, all right. So tonight, man, we got some special guests. Our sisters are here, and y'all know who they are. But the Melanin Mindset, if you're not following them, I do not know what you are doing with your life.
Get on it.
We got the Nappy Dreamer, and we got Kia Blaine in the building with us. Also, we're going to have a couple of fellas that's going to be joining us to have this conversation. Tommy, who that?
Got the homies in here, man. We got the Edutainer. You've seen them on the episode that we did for the Battle of the Sexes, and then we're gonna bring in our producer. The producer is back. He's back in Florida.
It's about
Vegas.
time.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put him to work. But we got him on the episode tonight also, and we are going to go into our main topic of the night. Has social
Let's
media.
Bring them all on.
Bring them all on. Has social media ruined relationships? So we're gonna get into the round table and we're gonna make this happen. So let's go.
Right. So wait. Before we bring them on, right? I want to preface this thing with this, all right? Listen, everybody. We are trying to be good. I'm going to try and be as nice and sweet as possible, but if it doesn't work out, charge it to my head and not my heart. All right? Okay?
We know your true colors gonna shine through as always. And I'm gonna be here to soften the blow for everyone. So just know I'm here for you guys. I'm, like I said, I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all, but I'm here for y'all also. I'm here to make sure that you understand.
I speak for me.
Right.
I speak for me. All right, yo, everybody's here, right? Yo,
everybody's in here. Everybody's in here. Hello, everyone.
Hello. We love everybody. I'm so glad that everybody is here. And we want to go around. I want y'all to introduce yourselves if you don't mind. How about we start up at the top with the Nappy Dreamer? Holla at me.
What's good, everybody? I'm the Nappy Dreamer from the Melanin Mindset. Joining tonight with the Let's Get Canceled podcast, our brother podcast. We are excited, so let's get to it.
Okay. Nappy Dreamer's in the building. Hey, Kia.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kia, the other half of the Melanin Mindset. Happy to be here. Let's get this popping.
I love it. Hey, yo, Corey, what's good?
Hey, what's up? What it do? This your boy Corey, down South Georgia boy. Just
here. Oh no.
I educate y'all while I also entertain y'all for a few minutes.
All right, and y'all listen, man. Y'all know who this is, man. This was our producer. He left us, but he is back in the building.
With that Detroit shit on.
Yeah.
What up, though? I'm here. I'm here to talk. We're going to talk today.
Oh, Lord. So we're going to talk today. We got Dennis here. We got Corey here. We got the Nappy Dreamer here. And, of course, we got Kia here. And you know your boys are here. So tonight's question. Tommy, you go ahead and take it. Tonight's question. Give it to him.
Has social media ruined relationships?
Oh,
and I'm going to start off with asking our lady guests.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start off with our young ladies because all of us got sisters in here, so we understand ladies first. Our mothers taught us real well how to deal with these situations. So we're going to start ladies first. So as far as the social media, and I'm just going to say, let's just talk about the DMs. How often
Bowel movements?
Oh, God.
DMs.
I said a DM.
Direct message.
I'm sorry. I must enunciate. I
keep hearing B. I keep hearing B, and I'm like, baby mamas, bowel movements. Which
no,
one?
I told
Direct
myself
messages.
I was going to enunciate today.
Okay.
So the DM. How often are you approached in your DM?
Oh, now all the time.
All the time.
Me, not so much because I have scaled my social media.
Okay.
Like I filter. My social media is heavily filtered. So no.
So they can't get to you on that.
And I only use social media for business. So if you're not asking about your hair, I don't get DMs like that anymore.
Got you.
Okay,
and fellas, how often do you guys get approached in the DM?
I would say daily, because I live on social media.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do.
I do about 50% of the day is for the company, and the other 4 hours of my work day is for me and social media. But it's just my way of just getting stuff out that I can't talk about at work, so I'll give it to social media and talk.
Yeah, you like to talk a lot of trash about the folks on the social media. We're gonna get to that a little later on.
Yeah. What
but
about you,
D? How about yourself?
I'm pretty sure I'm getting hit up like every so often by robots. I'm thinking that robots trying to take over what's going on there. Every robot's thick as hell, and they're trying to get at me. You know what I mean? Just for a spam. For a few dollars.
Oh,
for a few dollars?
They want a few dollars. They like dollars too. They'll take that.
What you mean? They think you got thick bots hitting you up there?
They got thick bots on them, man.
Wow.
So wait. So y'all, everybody gave. So if I understand correctly, the Nappy Dreamer, she's getting hit up daily, and so is the Edutainer. Kia only uses hers for business, and D is getting assaulted,
Catfish by bots.
catfish by bots.
Catfish by bots.
by Android.
We are all over the spectrum here. I see. We are
And
we are
iOS, we ain't gonna blame. Hey, we ain't gonna blame my shit. My stuff. iOS do it too.
I was referring to Android as a robot, not as software.
Let me clarify. Because I get hit up in my DMs primarily when I post a story or make a new post on social media. So I'm not going to say it's daily because I'm not that good about posting on social media, but it's more or less when I make a new post or when I have something in my stories.
Okay.
So for those in relationships or have been in relationships, how did these social media change things as far as what you were dealing with your partner? Like, was it hard to see them hearting something when you go through and see friend stories and things like that? Or is it something that really doesn't bother you as far as that? How did that impact your relationship? So let's say you're scrolling through and you see just something. I'm not going to say specifics because, again, it's going to be different for the men and the women. But when you saw your partner's name pop up under a particular post, was there something that made you feel a certain way, or was it like just it is just what it is and it's just entertainment? This is for everyone.
I was gonna say, who answering first?
Everybody.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, since you got it out there, may as well let me
Yeah, go ahead.
So for me, I dealt with somebody who was hyper obsessed with social media. So their engagement and responses that they would receive from others on social media kind of fueled their fire or validated them somehow or other. So they used to pursue, and that's the best way I can put it, they would pursue the attention on social media. And by commenting or complimenting other people of the opposite sex that they found intriguing.
That was a real covert way of saying
like that
something.
way.
So no, I don't like that way. This is the real Let's Get Canceled.
I was getting ready to say, this is Let's Get Canceled. We could get real,
Thank you.
right?
So
you
go
saved
ahead.
that one for the melanin side
Yeah,
over
too.
there. You
You was up. Same as you.
So can I answer?
Yes,
Please.
ma'am.
Okay, so like my husband is not like an engager in social media as far as like commenting or DM, like that don't happen. But he will like stuff that I'm like, as a woman, sometimes if you see your man like liking somebody that does not look like you, like she got big ass and everything, and I don't have a big ass, I'll be like, well, is that what you like? You know, the little, and you see, I think that's the devil. It creeping, but the fact of the matter is, I know my man like titties and ass, and if he look at it, he might heart the picture, and he not about to go find this hoe, so it's not that deep for me.
See, it was different for me though.
Right.
Friend, it was different for me because
it is though, but that's what I'm saying. We know who we in relationship.
in the DMs of the titties and ass.
Yeah.
So he was
No.
Wait.
They're not real people.
Say what?
They're not real people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one? Because that's what I want to hear from you, because you said that you were getting hit up by bots a lot. So what percentage do you think of these females? I'm assuming females. Like I'm making a good assumption because I know y'all that we're dudes and we like females, and the females like dudes because I know both of them. So let's just be like that. So what percentage of the females in your DMs do you think are actual people, actual females?
It's a give and take because these could be actual people. This thing is, they don't look like what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? These are the robots. So they look like computers, and they design these things that look like right. This is all make believe. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much how it should be. I don't think anybody should really take social media real seriously like that. What is it? I mean, it's all internet.
Right. Entertainment. So let's say, I know you've had your relationships. How often are you seeing someone liking a post, or have you ever been caught up with liking a post and you got yourself into something?
Well,
how that experience go?
For me, it's not even so much me liking the post. Like I said, I stay on social media, so I'm always posting. It's the response to my post that get me in trouble. People are always liking, hearting, commenting on the things I post. So then it didn't help that I would say within the last 3-4 years, the way I presented myself on social media, it may lead someone to think I got a couple of dollars. And so
He definitely does. He definitely does.
Just get ready to say, nigga.
He's not gonna give them away, but he definitely does have a couple.
I was getting ready to say, I was at your house. You definitely got
Right.
And so what happens is if I'm dealing with the female, for whatever reason, she's gonna go look and see who all liked it, who all hearted it, who all commented, want to know where they're from, how I know this person. She's gonna know what school they went to, what city they're from. She's gonna investigate them like the FBI. And then it's become problematic because at the end of the day, whether these females inbox me or anything like that, only if I'm interested will I then respond. I can't stop somebody from inboxing me because of what I post on Facebook. Now, if I respond or not is up to me. So people reach out all the time, especially for me. I don't live where I grew up and born at, so people are always hitting me up who I grew up with, females I went to school with, females I knew from wherever I was stationed in the military. So it's hey, hi, what's up? It always starts with big head. Once it starts with hey, big head, you know it's going to
What I told you a couple months ago, bro, is hey, big head. That's the one that gets you. That's the one that gets you.
So that goes both ways.
Like I said, for me, it's not what I do, because if I heart or like something, it's probably because it's funny, not because of how a female look. But on the other end, females are gonna get upset when they see females, especially the same female, liking several posts. And it seems that it will lead them to be insecure, as if because the person is liking my post, I'm interested in them. And one has nothing to do with the other.
So
right.
hold on.
Uh-oh, they got a question for you. There it is. There it is.
Here they come.
Hold on. So what you're saying is because a female sees that another female likes your content repetitively, right? Then somehow or other the female you're involved with is officially insecure at that point? That math don't equal up, because this is the thing. All right. So if I see a person engaging with your content and you're constantly posting the content, but it's not so much about her liking your content. It's not, for me. I can speak for me. I can't speak for other females. For me, my issue comes in when I notice your engagement is reciprocated. So I think that it really does come down to more than just somebody liking your content, because you have no control over that. It's going to be how you reciprocate your response to their engagement. And a female, I'm just put y'all up on game. You don't have to go looking to see who your dude is engaging with, because Instagram, Facebook, TikTok will all push the information your friends engage with to your social media. So if you really pay attention, you'll notice a lot of the reels, a lot of the content that you see that's random.
That's why we all see the same stuff
that you know or regularly engage with, because of course, when you're with somebody, you're going to engage with them regularly on social media. Somebody you engage with regularly has now engaged with somebody outside of you and that person.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Let me jump in here. Okay, go ahead.
Social media has snitched on you.
See, the first thing you said, you was actually speaking rationally, and not all females are going to think rationally when it comes to social media. Now, some will, some won't. The second thing is, I typically don't befriend the person I'm dating on social media.
Why?
Oh,
because I don't, because it comes with it. Like I said, I do.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah,
99%.
You don't friend the person you're dating on social media. Go ahead, friend.
No, I'm
like
social media.
That's crazy talk.
Period.
That's just crazy talk. But I'm gonna go back to this little
why?
This insecure comment you made.
Yes, please do.
Because here's the thing: women are very intentional.
Amen.
So with women being intentional, me as a woman knowing a woman is intentional, and I see that y'all done had a conversation where it done went back more than 2 times. Okay, what's this bitch intention? Because it's not just to say hey. So yes, now I have questions. And what is this other female's intentions? Because females just don't do anything just because. It's always intentional.
But females notice that more than men because half the time we cannot be paying attention and could care less. But a female will point that out way more than a man will pay attention to it.
That is not a fact.
And it could be, and we need that balance though. That's why, that's why most men end up caught up in situations that they didn't realize they was in, and by the time they in it, now you scared and you done stayed in it too long and you done got in trouble. But the thing is, that woman would have noticed that right away and been like, bro, no, what's going on? Who is this? What does she really want? Because there is an intention. There's always an intention.
There's always a reason. It's motivation.
I believe that.
It's up to me how I respond to her intentions. She can have intentions all day.
True.
But
But
if I
Say
you
that.
don't know what game is though.
So, okay. So, all right. It's up to you how you respond. So I'm just supposed to be okay and be like, okay, I'm just going to trust how he responds, even though we don't even follow each other on social media.
yes. Because if you
Yes.
don't
You
trust
don't
me,
even let me follow your page, but I'm supposed to
100%.
trust you.
100%.
Guys, friend,
It
bullshit.
drops.
I'm calling
It
bullshit
drops.
on him. The person that is directly below me. Because there's no way that you expect somebody to blindly just follow you. Like that is absolute bullshit. And I feel like you're confused. I do. I'm
All
sorry.
right. So let me ask y'all this own question. I got a general question. From what I'm picking up from this conversation is
Bullshit.
that there is a line of trust that has to be there when dealing with social media, specifically when dealing with one-on-one interactions through social media, whether you know the person or not. So from the ladies, what I'm picking up is that there should be some explanation as to your interactions with people of the opposite sex on social media. Now, Nappy Dreamer, I understand that, and I hope I'm not overstepping here. With you,
Probably.
you were in a marriage, and that marriage recently dissolved, correct?
Amen.
All right. So you were married to a fat
Somebody
retarded
like-
Is that
nigga, right?
Is that a condolences? Is that a condolences or a congratulations?
Hold on. Let me make
Oh
sure.
no,
I'm
it's
clear.
absolute congratulations.
Okay.
Let me make sure I'm
Absolutely.
clear over here. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm clear over here. So you were married to a retarded, fat, stupid nigga, right? Okay, cool. So, and I believe he follows this show, so I need to go ahead and get this off my chest now. So, but I'm just making sure that I'm just making sure that
All
I'm
right,
clear.
pause. That's my big brother. So in case y'all don't know, that is my big brother. So
It
he
is what
going
it
to
is.
say, Tommy, you can leave in what he got to say. That's fine.
Leave it.
Go ahead.
Well,
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave
Get
it.
it off.
Let's be real. Let's be real, because everybody worries about my brother Doc, and people don't understand that I'm the real dangerous one. Anyway, so listen. What I'm trying to get clear is there was some social media interaction that was may or may not have been inappropriate.
Absolutely. Regularly.
With you being formally married and currently dating, and Kia with you being currently married, what is the standard when dealing with or disclosing direct messages?
No, it doesn't happen. For me, it's a no.
Now when I say disclosing, I mean you can't like the edutainer said that you can't control what direct messages come in.
No,
So-
I know
so-
that, but
right,
you better
so-
not respond.
Not respond at all. Don't respond at all.
Not at all.
That makes sense.
What would be the purpose?
to shut it down.
Unless you're trying to holler, you just block.
Tech,
No,
let
you-
me clear something
Shut
up.
it
The
down.
person I was dealing with wasn't receiving DMs. They were the DMer.
Right. Well, when you're fat
So,
and retarded, you
Getting
do
the
stuff like
DMs. They were giving the DMs.
that. When you're
You can't say the
stupid
R
and
word. You
retarded-
can't say the R word.
What R word? What R word was that?
The R word that you keep using.
Retarded.
Retarded.
Hey, I want to be clear. Everybody listen up. I am a musician. In music, the word retard means to slow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
know
if
what-
I'm saying that you're slow, nigga, you're retarded.
You like a good definition. That works.
We love a good definition over
I
here.
was getting ready to say,
Mindset.
on the
Here we
melanin
go.
mindset.
Here we go.
on the
Y'all gonna
melanin
co-sign
mindset-
this book. Y'all
Hey,
gonna shoot
listen.
him some bail.
On the melanin mindset, the
I mean,
girls always start out with
the
a
name is
definition.
Let's Get Canceled. So I don't know.
Thank you. Say that again.
You're right.
So what I'm understanding is, and this is for me, for my own personal good. I operate in my DMs very, very carefully because I'm an entertainer. I'm out and I do a lot of shows. I don't have a personal Instagram, right?
Mhm.
I have our show Instagram, and then I have an Instagram for my company. Now, from that company Instagram, people see me playing with different bands and out performing. So I get male and females who want to interact through our direct messages.
Mhm.
Now, thankfully, usually what happens if I get a female who interacts inappropriately, which doesn't happen that often, honestly, because they've already met me face to face at the show and they already understand that it ain't going down like that. You know what I mean? So they know better than to try to interact with me in my DMs that way, or else they get blocked. Now, for everything else, I can't help how people respond on their own stories. For instance, so somebody may be taking a video of the band and they go, "Oh my God, the drummer, he was so blah, 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 blah." Well, that part I don't have any control over, right?
Well, yeah, you don't, and don't nobody care about that.
That's
Okay.
fair. Nobody cares about that.
Nobody
Nobody cares
in
about
their
that.
right mind would have a problem with that. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, I was gonna
Because there's some crazy hoes
gonna
out here,
say,
but nobody in their right mind would have a problem with that.
No.
because there have been times where there have been questions about why someone is posting you on their story.
That's true.
And that can be a problem with relationships, because even the things that the men cannot control is still held against them. And that's
true.
gonna,
A logical female. If you're dealing with a logical female,
And you are a doggone musician or entertainer.
but there's only like 7 logical females out there. So
In the
what
world.
what are we
so are you
doing
saying
here?
there are only 5 in existence outside of me and Kia?
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
no.
There's 5 left. There's 5 left. You got 5 left.
I would say it's
Okay,
I would say it's
listen,
6 left.
I'm not
and
gonna let
only
y'all
one
down
of
women
still-
like that.
Y'all
'cause I
can't
know
do
there
that.
are other-
Y'all can't do that to women. Y'all
Y'all
you
not
can't
about to-
allow that.
Oh, y'all
But
obviously
at
did
the
not see
same
our
time, if
episode
you're
last week.
dealing with an irrational female, maybe you shouldn't be dealing with. I'm gonna say this. The thing is this: that right now I'm doing the whole dating thing, right?
Mhm.
And so if I'm doing the dating thing, the person that I'm dating needs to be able to accept the nappy dreamer. I'm about to put my name out there. They need to be able to respect Marquita. They need to respect Kita. They need to respect me, who I am with my parents, who I am with my siblings, who I am with my friends. They need to be able to understand and accept
Do you see
all
what this shit
dynamics
said
of
about?
who I am. You said what?
Ah, did you read the
You
thing
see
that
it, Kim?
went
You
across
see it,
the-
Kim? I get that every week. I get that every week. So I'm glad he got one for y'all too.
What did it say?
It said the views expressed by the Melanin Mindset are not that of the Let's Get Canceled podcast. Or
That's because they're on that nonsense. And the thing is that I'm saying for me, my thing is that you need to be able to understand all aspects of me. Like I said, present day, I'm dating. I'm not in a relationship, but I am dating. And I would love for that person to be able to see the version of me that's on my podcast, the version of me that's on social media. That person is on my close friends on my Instagram.
And
So that
for
they
a
can see the
for,
nonsense that I post on my close friends.
for
Why?
a logical man, yes, it makes sense for him to be there. For a
Right.
woman, like I said, it's only 7 of y'all. 5 more after y'all. Why would you do that? Why
So
would
you
you
don't
put
feel like
yourself through
women are
that?
logical, is what I'm hearing.
Women?
Uh-oh.
Is that what
women?
you're saying?
Women are
Saying
illogical?
Women are illogical.
100%.
Okay.
Now
Well, you're gay, is what you're
Now I
saying.
get mine.
I get it.
Now I get
It's
mine.
fine.
100%.
You like dudes. Just say you like dudes.
If
And
you
No.
like
you be
niggas,
done.
Oh wow.
like
No.
if that's your
No, but I understand. But I understand.
Because
how
I bet your homies get both sides of you.
that part.
No.
on,
They
friend.
actually don't. They actually
No,
don't. They
no.
actually don't. They actually don't. They get the side of me. There's no homie of mine that's gonna get the soft side of me. There's not gonna be a homie of
Not
mine
one.
that's gonna
Not one.
That's gonna get the oh, it's okay.
Look at them crazy.
No. They don't get that side. So
I am. Oh my God, this is so sad and so disturbing.
because that's one thing that
don't
women
even
get.
understand
Women
what I'm
actually
hearing.
women get to have that with their friend group, and they get to be soft. They get to be hard. They get to be the irrational and the rational. Men, we don't get that with our friend groups. Our friend groups.
Well, let me tell you something. You
But-
should.
No,
Let me tell you something.
we
You
probably
should.
should. We
There
probably
should be
should.
at least one
Okay.
brother in your life that you should be vulnerable with. This why
At
men got die sooner This why men stressed out. This why you bald. This,
Actually,
Hey, hold on now. We can't be talking about the ball now. Hold on, now. Hold on, now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Only nigga with hair.
Everybody, half of the people on here ball.
hold on.
It's
Time out.
why
Time out.
it's terrible.
I'm the only nigga with hair.
It's
Listen,
bad.
listen.
It's
That's
really
why I'm
bad.
great. That's why I'm great,
It's
huh?
really
All right.
bad and it's really sad.
Okay, everybody, time out. Time out. Let me explain something to you. Let me break in right here. All right, everybody, breathe. There we go. Good job. You feel that? So listen.
They clock it.
Listen, this is why
That's
I
right
like.
there. Clock it, honey. Clock
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
That's why we got y'all
This is
here.
why we got y'all here. Okay. Here's one thing though. I've been good. I've been sitting over here. I didn't say too much about the fat retarded boy. But what I will say is we haven't heard from Dennis very much.
Yo,
Dennis
So-
is absorbing all of this.
I am
Hey, look.
absorbing the information that you're giving me.
He finna
I
come
like-
to my house and cry. He gonna come to my house and cry. 'Cause you told him
I'm going to go cry.
You told him that's
And
why
he
I'm
should be
coming
bald.
able
over.
to. He should be
Dennis.
able to, but by your definition, he can't come to your
Jesus.
house and cry.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So hey, let me ask you a question.
So he gonna sit in the car
That nigga better cry in the
and
car.
cry by
Exactly.
himself.
That nigga better cry in the car.
Hey, hey, let me tell y'all this. This is how men end up dealing with it. And I mean, it may not be the best way to deal with it, but for most of us, like, so if I'm going through something emotional where it requires me to be vulnerable, I'm vulnerable by myself. I might show up at Tommy with an H house and I might just show up with a bottle. And he already know. I don't have to sit there and
Right.
spill my guts to him. We gonna break out that bottle, and he gonna know by how many shots I take that, you know what, maybe this nigga need to just get away for a minute and he need to sit down and decomp for a minute. And we might talk about something that has nothing to do with what's going on in my personal life. But you know what? There's an understanding there. So I think where the mix-up is coming in, where women tend to have other women that they can be vulnerable with and that they can speak to in a way where it's like, you know what, I can be specific and I can be vulnerable and I can speak out. Most men don't have that, but what we do have as an outlet is a guy who will look at you and understand that, hey, I need to get this up off me. So you know what? When you show up to my house, I'm gonna sit. I'm like, yo, bro, you know what? Let's go take a walk. Hey, let's go out here by the lake and go fishing. Hey, let's go do. And we might talk about something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But you know what? We're gonna decomp that way. But guess what?
Or we'll talk about the situation.
Right, we might talk about the situation.
You just did an episode though where you talked about that it's important for a guy to have that one guy that they can confide in without
Absolutely.
regard. And it's like, but be careful who it is that you choose to do that, because you don't want them creeping in, filling in the gaps with your significant other.
And you're absolutely right. The problem with that is
you need to
what
have
I'm
But it's
saying.
never-
No.
But it's never been be soft with them. It's never
been that. Never been that. And it's not a large group where women tend to have a larger group of people
Untrue.
that they can
Why
be
do
Untrue.
That
I do
is
have a large
bullcrap.
group.
You are out.
Why
I didn't
does
say
vulnerability
I said
translate to
general.
soft in your brain?
How does vulnerability translate to soft?
Why? Because neither one of us
By
ever
definition.
used the word soft.
By definition.
Men.
We
Right.
said be
By
vulnerable. And we
By
said
definition.
somebody you could talk to. But y'all
Talk to
keep
me.
translating
Ask-
it as
You
soft.
can ask each man on
That's what I
here
don't
how
understand.
vulnerable equals soft.
I can tell you right now, by definition, because if something is soft,
Right.
it is easily malleable, which makes it vulnerable. You understand what I'm saying? So it just being soft in general means being vulnerable, because we can mold it and mush it and make it into something else. That is vulnerability. So if you're
Nappy, put your phone
soft,
down. You nappy over there mad right now. Ooh,
You
look
know
at
she's
her
looking up
face.
the definition.
She
One word that's
is.
easy to mold.
The definition.
Yes, she is.
hold on, wait.
Because
Stop,
you know the
stop.
melanin mindset like a good definition.
She does exactly.
Hold on, let her go.
She know, and she said
Let her go.
she said
Alright.
the women don't like to
Hey,
read
friend,
books.
what
Yes.
you look up?
Let
I
her go.
looked up the definition of soft.
All
Okay,
right, what
that's
does
what
that
I was
mean?
about to look up.
What
Okay.
does that mean?
It says easy to mold, cut, compress, or fold, not hard or firm to the touch.
Didn't
Then
I
there's
just say
the
that?
secondary pause. It says
To the
having,
touch.
right to the touch. Then it says having a pleasing quality involving a subtle effect or contrast rather than a soft definition. So I don't see where that's equating to less of a man, and that's basically
Whoa, see, you just took nope.
What
nope.
man wants to be pleasing to the touch?
Well,
You should want to be. Let me tell you something. Now y'all about to make me switch the whole.
but you just bankroll. I'm kind of pleased with
Y'all
the
about to
touch.
make me
Now, don't get twisted.
I gave him
switch.
maybe like a good
A lot of you
I
ashy,
gave him the
dry elbow
definition.
niggas should be wanting to be soft to the touch.
Hey man, my
That's why a
skin's
lot of
soft.
y'all losing your women. You
Not
losing your
with one,
women.
My skin's so soft.
not with one another. Not with one another.
No, ain't no
All
nigga
right.
touching me.
Hey, listen, everybody. All right,
But the
so
skin's soft though.
what?
Oh.
Hold on. What you just described is the same thing I just said. When I said soft means malleable, means easy to form or transform, is in general what you just read as soft. And what happened just now, and I want y'all to understand, what just happened just now is we said soft is in some ways equating to vulnerable. And then when you read the definition, Kia jumped in and said, how does soft equate to not being manly? We went, whoa, nobody ever said that. So you took what we said and applied it to another word. What we're saying is vulnerability requires a certain amount of openness that most men do not have with other men.
Let me go to the Urban Dictionary because clearly that's the only place you have it for.
You said Urban Dictionary? No, I'm talking about Webster. I'm talking about no. I deal in real definition, not hood definitions.
It says people can be soft. If someone is soft, they make you safe. You light up when you see their notification, their avatar, or excites you. They're never mean, and you trust them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Where I'm gonna light up.
That's what it says at Urban Dictionary.
Entertainer. If you ever send me a text message, entertainer, you send me a text message and I light up.
No, let's turn that around. Hold on, let's turn that around. Hey, ladies,
nigga, we got some problems, bro.
Hold on, wait. Ladies,
we got a problem.
If you're sitting at home and you see your man pick up his phone and look at a text message,
and go, oh,
you see him looking, and he seems to light up, and you ask him, who is that? And he says, oh, that's my boy John. You don't have to play.
He already said you like boys. You like boys. She already said that earlier. You must like boys. So yeah, that's not going to be it. But I'm gonna go ahead and move this conversation along because I see Kia she is done with us for a moment. So I'm gonna bring you back into the conversation here. Look at her face, right? Look at her. She's so done.
At this point, I'm just
like
intrigued.
I hate you, niggas.
At this point, I'm just intrigued. At this point, I'm feeling a lot of gratitude right now. I feel very grateful. I feel very blessed
for your husband,
and I am married to the man that I am.
Exactly, and that's part of what we do here is we make sure that women feel special in their homes.
No, not because of y'all. Definitely not because of y'all.
Because you need that contrast.
At the same time, I feel sad.
You need that contrast.
I feel sad because I think about how many great women I know that will probably never end up seriously in a relationship because of the process of men.
Hold on right quick. Because the edutainer, I've seen you down there shaking your head for about the last 15 minutes of the conversation. So what parts are you not agreeing with our lady guests? What are you seeing that they're saying that's incorrect?
So I think the issue is there's a huge disconnect between how women react to certain situations and how men react. See, me knowing you for as long as I know for a fact that when we're hanging out or watching the game and the way we act, that you're not going to go home to your wife and act that way. And me,
right?
I'm not the same with everyone. I would say that because if I tell my child to go do something and 5 minutes later they're playing and not doing what I told them to do, I'm going to say, get your little narrow ass in there and do what I told you to do. However, I cannot talk to my employees like that. So I cannot be the same with everyone. Mm-hmm. Or like she said, we're not gonna find no place of agreement on this. No, that's fine. But I'm just gonna say my part. Like,
it's not, because why would you talk to your child like that? Why would you talk to your child like that? That's a person too.
She need to move when I say move.
Why? Why does she need to move when you say move?
Because I say it so.
So what I want to do, and I want to pose this question to Dennis specifically, because he's been very calm and very quiet and listening and absorbing everything that we've been saying. So Dennis, let me ask you this question, bro. Do you believe that you can find a significant other strictly from meeting on social media?
You crazy as hell. You try to meet somebody and try to be with them from online. You ain't never seen this person. You crazy?
No, I have a different opinion, but carry on.
Wait.
Straight up.
Well, that was a direct answer, and I'm sure the ladies have something.
Goddamn, you ain't expect that one, huh? We did not expect that one.
Oh man.
I like his answer, but at the same time, I have a difference of opinion. But carry on.
So wait, okay. So the question was, can you find somebody and have a serious relationship with somebody on social media?
No. Not on social media. I want to be specific. Do you think that a healthy, good relationship can grow from the initial meeting and interaction being from social media? Maybe I should have been more clear with that.
It depends. What kind of social media? Dating apps, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. What?
Well, to be in general, when I say social media, I'm talking about not necessarily specific social media. Like, so not specific to a certain genre, like dating apps or whatever, things like that. That to me, that's something different. I understand that social media. What I mean by social media, I mean like the general social media, the Instagram, the TikToks,
I'm gonna say no, friend, because the person I was married to, technically, we met on social media. Technically.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I was gonna say,
and I think we're all in agreement. We're all in agreement. Fuck that nigga, right?
Yeah. Period.
Okay.
Period.
Cool. Okay, got it. Cool.
And mostly because everybody on even by what y'all said, nobody is who they actually are on social media. So no,
they not. They putting up their best friend online.
Or
nobody want to see your best friend. We want to see what you got going on.
Lies and deceit.
So
lies.
On my social media. But if I look at my Facebook friend, if I really look at my Facebook, because I was having that conversation with the person who I'm talking to today. I was having that conversation with that person, and I did say on my Facebook in particular, a lot of my family follows that Facebook, and I love you. Just in case y'all tune into the Let's Get Canceled podcast, which is probably not the case, but just in case, I'm putting that disclaimer out there. But I did tell him, I said, on my Facebook, that's more palatable for my family members. And I do typically do happy birthday wishes there. You might see me share somebody's post and kind of like amp them up, like, hey, stop what you're doing and support this person, support alert, stuff like that. I might do on my Facebook. But as far as me making regular posts on Facebook, that really doesn't happen. Instagram is probably where you'll get the most whole version of me, where you'll see me giving that word of encouragement, or even just like, I was turning up this weekend, let me post it.
The question is what your significant other liking on social media causing you to be insecure because that you can't live up to that standard?
That is a perfect synopsis.
But I don't want to say you can't live up to that standard, because you can always get there.
Right.
No,
but
it's absolutely
that you
true.
don't. Not that you can't, but that you don't. I think that's where we're gonna phrase.
Right. Okay.
Right, because the honest to God truth is that half of the stuff you see on social media is not what it seems.
Right, everybody bad. That don't make sense.
Yeah, and then when you see people in person, that happened. Oh, who was the guy that just happened to? He made a comment that he went to Atlanta. Though them boys that got canceled, they actually got canceled. They went to Atlanta, and it wasn't no baddies in Atlanta. And it's like,
who said that?
In Atlanta, you didn't see not one fine woman in Atlanta. Like, what? Where were you at? And it's because this is how I feel. You're looking at what these women are falsely advertising, the angles you put, the way you pose, the makeup you put on, the filters you use, and nobody looks like that in real life. And
we got that in our questions, right? We got that. I didn't get the. I still don't have the question that you sent to me.
We do have that.
Yeah, but it never came through. But I know that's something that we were going to discuss. So I'm like I said, we're going to have this whole discussion. We'll break it down as many as we need to, but we're going to continue with this whole show.
Well, let me ask this question then. The standards that we put out on social media, is that just bold-faced and lying? And what's the difference? What's the difference between what you do on social media? And I'm going to duck after I ask this question. What's the difference between posting the best filtered picture that you can post
Catfishing.
on Facebook or on whatever social media versus the fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake everything else.
Who you telling?
What's the difference?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay,
Right.
So is it right, wrong, or indifferent between social media and in person?
Indifferent.
Indifferent. Why? Explain.
Because you didn't let me finish. I kind of made my statement, but I'm still trying to answer the question that was asked.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you understand that, then no, I will not. I'm not insecure about what you like or what you look at because I know it's fake. You know it's fake. It still look good. It is what it is.
Right.
But when it comes to in person meeting somebody and okay, the eyelashes, the wigs, whatever, I think it's more of like, even for women, it's more of a personal thing. It's more of how I feel, how I look, like but on social media, it's how I want you to perceive me.
Come on.
Understood. So let me ask you this question then. So if you're on social media, it's the way you want to be perceived. I think that you've just stumbled upon exactly what Tommy with an H and myself were talking about. What we're talking about is here's what the way we want to be perceived, and this is what you get to see from us. And we've always been very clear with on this page, you will always meet Tech and you will always meet Tommy with an H. You'll never meet the other two niggas who are behind those two personas. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we do express what we really want to talk about. Yes, we do express how we actually feel about certain topics, but then sometimes it's just funny to say something wild and outlandish and see what kind of response you get. So
Is
when
that
you
Karen?
but when
I'm
you,
not, and listen, let me be
on camera. My apologies. I wasn't supposed to be on camera.
Let me be clear. It's not that I don't understand what you're saying.
Right.
I just don't agree. I don't get it. And
Okay.
that's not just you. I hate social media. I don't know if I've expressed it enough on my podcast or not. I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Hey, by the way, wait. You hate social media, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you follow the Let's
That part. Make sure you follow the Melanin Mindset.
Melanin Mindset on Instagram, on YouTube, the Melanin Mindset, TikTok, the Melanin Mindset, Facebook, the Melanin Mindset.
With all that being said, make sure you share the video.
You know what I think?
Like and subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Hey, Kia, I will agree with you on this point. I think that whatever you're able to share on social media, you should be able to share with your significant other if you're in a serious marriage. Now, hold on, wait.
Really
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I also agree with what Tommy with an H was saying when it comes to the fact that there are certain aspects of the way that you interact with people that you will never interact that way with your significant other. When to use your room in the house analogy, the problem is that I bought you this big beautiful house, but don't go in that room. Well, the reason I don't want you to go in that room is because that's where I keep my lion. And then that lion doesn't know you. And when you walk in there, you may get hurt going into that room.
Bite your head off.
If this is my house, you better get that damn lion out of here.